Although the Battle of Coruscant took place at the very end of the Clone Wars, it was by far one of the most crucial and important battles of the entire Clone War conflict. For Palpatine in particular, this specific battle was extremely important for his master plan of turning Anakin Skywalker completely over to the dark side, as well as annihilating the Jedi once and for all, leaving the Sith to once again rule the galaxy. In the canon book, Star Wars Battles That Changed the Galaxy, we are shown the Battle of Coruscant in detail, as well as why it was so important for Palpatine. Let's begin. The element of surprise can be a powerful advantage in warfare. By the latter stages of the Clone Wars, a Republic victory seemed inevitable, and the Separatists appeared to be trapped in a series of sieges in the Outer Rim. While victory in those battles was proving to be attritional, the military spending and requisition bills passing through the Senate, coupled with increasing outputs of clone troopers, ensured that momentum was with the Republic. It was at this point that Count Dooku and General Grievous staged the audacious and potentially war-winning raid on Coruscant, the galactic capital. The Republic's most battle-hardened forces had been drawn to the Outer Rim, leaving the interior relatively undefended. Utilizing secret hyperspace routes through the galactic core, the Separatist fleet was able to arrive at Coruscant without warning. With the Coruscant Home Defense Fleet outmaneuvered, General Grievous led an expedition to the Senate District, took Supreme Chancellor Palpatine hostage, and returned to orbit. Grievous had struck the most significant early blow in the Battle of Coruscant by personally capturing Palpatine and extracting him from Coruscant. However, having succeeded at this task, Grievous was ordered by Count Dooku to stay in orbit and engage the Republic fleet at close quarters. The capture of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine threatened the entire Republic war effort. News that Coruscant was under siege was enough to bring Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker back from Yavana with their strike force to assist in the battle. The two fleets were already fully engaged when the two Jedi arrived, but they were able to make the most of the confusion of battle to home in on General Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand. The pair fought through Separatist droid fighter squadrons to reach the ship at the cost of many of the clone pilots escorting them. Once aboard, Kenobi and Skywalker were able to navigate up through the vessel to the main viewing platform where Palpatine was held hostage. Upon their arrival, they were confronted by Count Dooku, head of state for the Confederacy of Independent Systems. A duel between the opposing Force users became inevitable. If the Separatist fleet had successfully escaped at this point, the capture of Palpatine would almost certainly have forced the Republic to the negotiating table. Victory was within the Separatist grasp. Instead, Dooku delayed and kept his fleet in orbit. The battle above the planet became increasingly chaotic, as Republic Venator-class Star Destroyers clashed with Separatist Munificent-class frigates and Lucrehulk-class battleships. Lines of battle did not simply become blurred, they began to overlap in 3 dimensions as capital ships from both sides attempted to gain elevation over the opposition, using Coruscant's atmosphere as a foundation. Packed in close together, the weapons of these ships could be used to devastating effect in full broadsides as vessels passed each other. The Republic forces fought to ensure that the Separatist fleet, particularly Grievous's flagship, the Invisible Hand, could not extricate itself from the battle. The Separatist battle plan was less apparent, but it appeared they also seemed intent on crippling the enemy fleet above the capital. Regardless of these overarching strategies, the battle itself swiftly descended into local actions between nearby warships, with fighter support on both sides, filling the vacuum between them. At this point, any coherent control from the commanders on both sides began to break down. Ships fired on targets of convenience or proximity rather than military worth. The rescue of Palpatine on the Invisible Hand by Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker precipitated the battle swinging decisively in the Republic's favor. Not only did they ensure the Supreme Chancellor's safety, but in a lightsaber duel, Anakin Skywalker killed Count Dooku. Following a battle on the bridge of the Invisible Hand between the Jedi and General Grievous, the Separatist flagship's control functions were destroyed, and the vessel became easy prey for nearby Star Destroyers. Ravaged by internal explosions, the invisible hand fell out of orbit, and although General Grievous, as well as some of the Separatist fleet, were able to escape, many ships were left trapped between the Republic Navy and Coruscant itself, and were forced to surrender. What should have been a dramatic and decisive Separatist victory had turned into a rout. While forces remained in action in the Outer Rim, the bulk of the fleet deployed to Coruscant was lost and could not easily be replaced. In the aftermath, Republic military officials pored over footage of the battle in a bid to discern the Separatist strategy. Why had they stayed in the system so long after capturing Palpatine? What no one realized was that escape was never Dooku's plan. The Clone Wars were being orchestrated by two Sith Lords, one on each side, Count Dooku and his master Chancellor Palpatine. Palpatine used the battle purely as bait to lure Anakin Skywalker back to Coruscant, dispose of Dooku, and prepare the Republic for his final days. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.